you watch the new Fantastic Four movie and realize you want to start reading the comic books but have no idea where you should start? Well, I'm here at Action City Comics to get some of the best advice on what comic books we should be reading. Eric is the owner of Action City Comics and he is a super fan of the Fantastic Four, and I'm going to consider him an expert in what we should be reading.
Hey friends, this is Eric, owner of Action City Comics in Brooklyn, New York, here to give you some great Fantastic Four reading suggestions for the movie that's out now. And if you want to start with Fantastic Four, I definitely recommend reading the Galactus trilogy. This is a reprinting of Fantastic Four 48, 49, and 50 from 1961. The originals by Stan Lee and Jack Kirby. I love this run. It's super fun. It's classic, cheesy, corny Stan Lee at his best. Of course, Jack Kirby's incredibly iconic artwork. This introduces you to Galactus, introduces you to Silver Surfer. It shows how the family comes together to overcome this incredibly huge obstacle. Another great one by Jonathan Hickman, who you might know from House of X, Powers of X, and Avengers, and he's done lots of great stuff. This is his Fantastic Four run, and it leans more into the sci-fi aspect of Fantastic Four, which is another great aspect of the series. Some writers like to focus on the family aspect of Fantastic Four, which is great, and then some writers like Jonathan Hickman really lean into the sci-fi-ness. When Mr. Fantastic, when Reed really gets into the making gadgets and going to space and the parallel zones and stuff like that, that's what I love, and Hickman doesn't hold back in this. It's awesome. Here's another one. This one is Imaginauts by Mark Waid. This one's a little different, and it's definitely less sci-fi and more adventures, more family fun, lighthearted, great to read right before bed. We've all heard of Grant Morrison. Well, this is their Fantastic Four run called 1, 2, 3, 4 with awesome art by Jay Lee. I love this one. This one is something a little different. If you're looking for something a little out there, as Grant Morrison usually is, it has a lot to do with the relationship between Sue and Namor. And if you're a Fantastic Four fan, you know that Namor has an obsession with Sue. And we see what happens when they let that kind of evolve. And if you've been living under a rock and you don't know the origin of Fantastic Four or where they got their powers, you can start here and get a refresher of classic story of when they rocketed to space and Reed made his first and only miscalculation and they got blasted with their cosmic rays and got their powers. And for the kids, we've got the Fantastic Four Little Golden Book, which is a great retelling of their first adventure against the Mole Man.